So, in this guide, I'll be showing you how to get Bloodborne on PC and optimize it to remove any graphical bug the emulator still has for now. So, first thing you need to do is acquire the Bloodborne PKG file, which is probably the hardest part of emulating Bloodborne if you gotta be honest. At least, it is if you don't have a reliable source to get it from, but don't worry, I got you. If you check the link in the description of the video, you can join my Discord server, where besides giving you this little file you will need, I'll also help you with any issues you may have with shot PS4. That being said, let's begin. So, first thing you need to do now is go to the link in the description where I left the shot PS4 downloads website. You want to download shot PS4 0.9 QT version for Windows or your operating system. Once you've done that, go to the next link in the description and download the Microsoft libraries for shot PS4. Then download shot PS4 0.9a+. Once you have all the 3 files ready, you want to start the first one with the libraries and complete the installation. If it's gonna say that you already have some of these libraries, you want to click on repair instead of install when it's gonna ask you, because you might have some libraries from, let's say, 2018, but you're missing the other ones from 2021 and 22, so just make sure you do this step. After that, you want to unpack the shot PS4 folder. You can use WinRAR 7-zip, you can use what you want, just unpack it and then run shot PS4. As you can see, when we run the app for the first time, this window will pop up asking us to choose our directory for games and DLCs. So we want to create our new folder called Bloodborne game and select that one for both of these 2 options. Now we can close shot PS4 and extract shot PS4a+. The reason why we need shot PS4+, it's because the shot PS4 team removed the possibility to install games with the PKG file from every version above 7, so we're using in the version 0.9 and we wouldn't have support without the shot PS4+, which basically just gives the support back. So, after having copied the shot PS4+ in the shot PS4 folder, we can now open it and see that we have the PKG support. We can now close shot and extract the files for Bloodborne, so that we will be ready for the upcoming installation process of the game. And now open shot PS4+, click on File, Install PKG, and search for the extracted file of Bloodborne, and choose the one I'm about to show you. Now click OK and prepare to wait a very long time.
A few minutes later.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Now that we have Bloodborne installed, we need to update it to the latest patch of the game, which is version 1.09. We're gonna use this file right here. Click OK and yes. Now we can see that our version is updated to 1.09. Now, let's install the DLC by repeating the same process as before, but with these 3 files. Click OK and yes for all of them. Okay, so guys, quick side note for anyone that may be interested in why my background changed and I'm on what seems to be a new PC, is while I was doing the first part of the tutorial, I was on a virtual machine, which is basically this, so that I could show you how to install Bloodborne from zero without risking to mess up my Bloodborne installation copy and my main save. But I found out the hard way that in order to change settings in shot PS4 and Bloodborne, you must have a dedicated GPU, something that you can't really have on this virtual machine. So I decided to go back on my main machine to show you the remaining steps. So now open your shot PS4 and go on settings and copy all of my settings here. Now, the graphics tab is really important. If you want to play the game well, you must select your main GPU in the graphics device. And if you're gonna play the game in 30 or 60 FPS, you need to keep the B blank divider to 1. But if you wanna play the game in 120 FPS, you must set it to 2. The emulator currently doesn't support any frame rate higher than 120 FPS, by the way, so don't set it to any value above 2. After you copy all the settings, right click on Bloodborne and click on Cheats and Patches. Once there, download the patches for the Gold Hand and Chad PS4, and even the cheats if you want to. Now, I will put on screen the patches you will need for every way you want to play the game. Pause the video if you need more time. To set the game in 1440p, you need to go in App Data, Roaming, shut PS4, and click on Config TOML. Click on Open with Notepad, and change isDevKit on True. Then you can save and close the file. So, we all know the emulator is not perfect, right? Sometimes we could get issues like this. Thankfully there is a mod that will fix this issue called Vertex Explosion Fix that is really easy to download. All you gotta do is click on the link in the description and make an account on Nexus Mods, and then click on Files and Manual. If you have an Intel CPU, you also need to get this mod for Bloodborne to work well. Once the downloads for your mods are finished, you can unzip them and open the Vertex Explosion Fix. Once you've done that, you can go to your Bloodborne installation folder. If you have followed my previous steps, you will find the game in the folder called Bloodborne Game. Once there, you need to open the folder called CUSA, then DVD root PS4, then parts, and you want to drag the files in your parts folder of the mod inside your game folder. Here it's gonna ask you to replace them. In my case it asks to replace all of them because I already have the mod installed, but in your case it might just ask to replace like 1 or 2. It's fine, just replace them and you're good to go. Then if you have an Intel CPU, you also need to install the other one. The process is the same, we're just gonna do it with the other 2 folders called Param and Sound Effects. And this is how you get Bloodborne on PC in 2025. I hope this video was useful for you guys. If it was, then please I would appreciate a subscribe. And if you have any issues, please don't hesitate to message me on Discord or leave a comment down below to ask for help. I'll really do my best to answer all of your comments and all of your help requests, so if you need help, just ask. Anyways, thanks for watching and enjoy Bloodborne.